Hi guys, it's Connie. I was gonna do something a little bit different for those who are starting to follow on Instagram and tell me, hey, we're reading this book, can you start reading it? I have reached out to your teacher who is using my videos and found out that I just know for a fact I'm not gonna be able to either catch up or basically read for this book anything but typical. But what I have decided I can do is at least put it on camera for future reference, and I'm going to actually start from the end and work my way back to the beginning, which I've never actually done in a book before. But we are going to give it a try, because we're halfway through the book now, and I'm going to start at the end and work my way through that halfway point. It was a random idea I had, and then I'm going to be starting a new book Thursday. So there's going to be a shuffling of The River, Anything But Typical, and The Giver by Lois Lowry, which I've been wanting to do for a while. It was on the to-do list, and now I went and got a whole new copy, because that's going to come in handy in the future. So that's about it for this introduction. Just be like, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm going to continue doing. I'll put some of these on standby to start going through this because it's due in 2 weeks back to the library, while also shuffling this in. I figure between these 3 books, I'll at least have enough for the next month or so, which will be exciting because we're getting closer and closer to Bear's due date. I just realized this is way too long of an intro to actually be for a book. So basically an update, and would totally take this opportunity to say thank you so much. I know I will miss names if I started reading off Instagram handles and I think your videos are awesome. I've really been appreciative of all the love I've received recently, and I can't, it still boggles my mind that reading things out loud on the internet could be a thing, but I'm glad that it's useful, I'm glad that you enjoy it, and feel free to share it if you know somebody who's not a big fan of reading books or wants to read books, but wants to do it in a little bit more of an effective way. So, yeah, that's about it. There are 32 chapters in this book, and you guys are on 13 or 14 already, so I don't want to step over the teacher's boundaries, but another part of me goes, if I start at 13, I could do that. If I start at 13, if I started at 12 or 13 and tried to catch up as time permits, at least if you miss a day, please don't miss school unless you're actually sick. It's such a pain to try and catch up, at least it was for me. It's always really frustrating, but yeah. If you need to, you'll be able to catch up with it on these. So, yeah, that's about it. I can't say thank you enough. And yes, it's halfway through being morning and just recording because I'm not back into the swing of things for some reason today. But yeah, I am super appreciative. I can't say thank you enough. I'm really surprised how well this has been received, and super excited to see and think about all the other books that I still want to catch up with before 2017 is over, and other books that you guys are going to be curious and interested in having me read. So that will be a thing someday. But I will come back and jump into chapter 13. I was going to start at the end, and I'm like, we could start at 13 and work our way back, and I'll backtrack the catalogs of chapters, I think. So I did get through chapter 2. Okay. Yeah, so I will have 10 chapters that I will need to bank in the future. Future Connie's gonna have so much fun remembering to bank herself future chapters. But we will get them done, and you will eventually see them. I just I don't know how frustrating it'll be to post this playlist out of order, but it is going to happen. And I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but this will be the one time I don't mind bowing to viewer request. And I have to go back through and look at some of the other requests because I know there's a long list of books that everybody has suggested. Oh my gosh, I just babbled for 5 minutes. Sorry about that! Should next time just stick to the books. But until then, be careful with that and enjoy, please and thank you. And I'll see you very soon because I'll be posting another one in a minute.